I'm running a little behind. That's why I don't have the actual stream up, or that's why I don't have the actual cat up. It is open. I just didn't put the right scene up because I was recording stuff for that video that came out this week. Oh, slide me over there. I record at a slightly different angle than I record these videos. I really need to do something about that. But I always do CAD the first hour before I start these streams, so there's always a little bit of difference. These standoffs feel really long though. Because I wanted a gap for the wheel, but this feels like a lot. Almost feels like I'm doing too much, but I might have been a little aggressive. I might do a because like how many millimeters? I'm like thinking about it. Because how many millimeters is this? 6 millimeters. That's like too many millimeters. It's 6. I'm just trying to visualize that. I mean, when I look at 6 millimeters, it doesn't look like that. I guess it's a fair amount. Yeah, no, 6.5 millimeters. But I'm also think this could bend a fair amount, so I don't want to do too much. I don't want it too close. Working on your regular plant robot right now. Yeah, I hope that turns out well. Yeah, plants are a good, I wish I had more time to design plants. Design something kind of goofy, but my competitive robots aren't doing super hot right now, so I feel they need attention. If my competitive bots were doing better, I'd be able to do some goof. Who else is streaming for combat robots on a Thursday? That's what I want to know. The real question. I didn't realize there's that many other people doing combat robot streams. I didn't realize I accidentally picked the most popular night. I guess if there's one other person, that's probably that's statistically significant. I guess. Do you? What is based on by Jupiter? Jupiter. Okay. I need to look. I think you mentioned that in a previous week, and I believe I said I was going to look into them, and I never did. So hopefully, this is why I need to rewatch the stream, so when I say stuff, I can remember what I said. How did I do exactly 19 millimeters? Dragon. I don't know if this is going to end up looking the way I want it to. Oh yeah, I didn't think about how it's going to... Most robots... I like forget what robots look like. I swear, whenever I'm working on stuff, it's like, what do robots look like? Like, I've never seen a combat robot before. I feel like this is, I don't know, having these these standoffs so goddamn long is gonna make this robot so wide. I mean, everyone's robot actually is. I mean, that happens. Okay. It happens to the best of us. Oh yeah, I was gonna change the size of this hole. 6.6 millimeters feels excessive. Yeah, this is Hodag, the punch spinner. Now with more punch. Okay. Now we gotta do where the forks go. Music is weirdly ominous. This is fine. Because I think I'm gonna be a little bit a less loosey-goosey on the forks. If that makes sense. I'm going to have the forks be... I don't know where I was going with that. I'm going to have them be a lot more specific. Because I think before it was like, oh, I want to be able to try a bunch of things. But I think I'm more in tune with what I want them to be. I was before, especially since I tried some things and we actually got somewhere. Cool. Because I think we're gonna have we're gonna have the fat forks that I've been using sort of in the outside part, and then in the inside we're gonna have something different. Like some loading music we're listening to. Who the hell is... Why is my phone blowing up? Oh, it's my fucking... the condo people. I'm just trying to... I open up old Hodag just to take a look. Oh yeah, that's a thing I have to worry about. Worry about that again. Excuse me. Also, I've realized how I have the forks. There's literally no reason for them to be shoulder bolts. Wait, these were literally a random distance. No, these weren't random. Right? No. Oh no, that 7. That was... No, this was 8. This was... I didn't realize these were... I thought for some... I thought these were consistent. Oh, I think I remember these being the same, but... Yeah. I guess I never did actually put the forks here. I probably could have shoved them there if I really wanted to. This was 7 1/4? What the hell? Was I drunk when I did that? Oh, it's probably because it was based off of a little bit more than that. Oh yeah, that's why it's 6. But yeah, this was legit 8 millimeters. Weird. Do 7. Feels... Because I want to have fat forks wider out, and then I want to move some of the other stuff in. I might want to do like a fat fork situation on both sides. Because how do other people do this? Let me see, sorry. I guess some people do have the forks coming in through the middle. All right. I think that's where I want it. I don't know if I want to be married to that quite yet. Nope, not all those lines. We're gonna do blam, 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 equal and collinear. Do 8 millimeters there. Because I kind of want the option to at least do 2 things. Although I think with this, I'm not going to pretend like it's as uniform, because the other one was like pseudo uniform. Oh, this robot's wider, so it's going to be interesting. We're going to have forks right in front of the wheel as well. Or we didn't. Oh no, it's not receiving data. Wait. 1 second. It's... Oh, not receiving enough video. But that's not good. I know this is some crazy gameplay that it's having to keep up with. Crazy stuff. Just can't handle it. Can't handle how intense this stream is. Do I want to try to push it closer? No, then I worry about it getting in the way. Oh yeah, I forgot there was another thing that I was going to do. Because I was going to try and using the Peter bar wedge. I'm saving a lot. I don't know why I'm acting like this is going to just be deleted at any moment. But I was going to try out the Peter bar wedge because I don't really have a good way to countersink titanium holes on my own. Oh, I got to unsuppress. Okay, I want to at least... Okay, at least... Okay, I want to mate this at least to the middle. At least center it. That way we can have an estimate. Because I'm realizing I want something... I probably want some holes to line... where these forks go to somewhat line up with this. In some way, because this is going to have to be how it... I'm gonna get rid of that. Because that's going to, in some way, shape, or form, be how it mounts. It's almost like it wants me to move the forks in more, but... We're really pushing the edge, really closing in on some of this, but... I think it's going to be far enough out, I don't think this is going to be an issue. But yeah, that almost wants me to push these outside bit in. But that'd be almost so far that I don't want to do that. Because these holes got to line up with something. There's no way it's going to be that close to it. I'm just trying to think about how I would implement this while keeping the forks situation I have, or at least keep something resembling the forks I have now. It would have to be pretty far out, which I think kind of defeats the purpose if it's too far out. I mean, obviously I can also rotate what angle it's sitting at, but... This might be... That's like way... almost too deep. Because if this is... Yeah, that's kind of more in line with where this wedge is. Or... Yeah, because if I did like try to push this just on that. Try to make it just be. Then we're worrying about this. Which I'm not. I could cut more, but I can't cut off more than that. Can't cut off that much more. Yeah, I don't think having it in line, at least with what the angle is currently, is good. I'm trying to envision how this mounts without like drastically changing something. What did I just do? I put it behind it, which is absolutely not what I wanted to do. Huh. There's also a chance that the Peter bar is not the Peter bar wedge is not an option, but screws are in such a weird place for me. Huh. I don't know. I'm getting so confused. I'm turning into a Minecraft villager. Huh. I guess I could just have it be off center and have it mount to essentially the area between these two. Mount to both of those or something. I can mount it at least 3 of them. Or I guess we could just add... No, do I want to add more holes? Because then I have to have a bolt going all the way through. Part of me kind of wants a bolt going all the way through. That bolt's going to be quite heavy. Hmm. How did Peter do it? That's how this is supposed to be mounted. Apparently it uses some sort of hex bolt. Hmm. I want to see some. BP Robotics. I don't remember. What is the fork? It doesn't have a fork configured. Of course. Interesting. Interesting priorities. Part of me doesn't. I guess there's also, because this whole fork, I could just, not really much reason for me to have this whole fork the way, like 20 millimeters. Okay, obviously if we do that, it's not going to work out that way. For the equal over here, these are going to be something different. I'm trying to think of where I'm. What am I envisioning here? Well, this has to be at least as wide as. Wait, why don't I just measure what this. What did Peter do? He did 30 millimeters wide. Transparent? Yeah, I guess I could see why that would be. What if I just make these not the same? This is. Actually, it should be a distance. I'm guessing it's a probably work best if it's a distance. D2? Yeah, because if I want that to be in line with the Peterborough kit. Different bolts? Hmm. Oh yeah, I think I'd still be. Yeah, I'd still be able to get a shoulder bolt through here, depending on how. I guess it also depends on how close I get to that. Like on the pier bar. You have to. Oh, I think you just put it on, and that. I think you put it on then that. Not ideal. Guess where. I was trying to suppress this. Oh, I'm hitting a roadblock. I guess we might have a shorter stream. Mostly because no one should have. We should need a minimum distance here. I mean 8, so I guess the minimum distance. We're gonna do some wonkiness with this robot, I think is what we're doing. I think this is... These are actually gonna be equal again. Wrong way. This looks goofy. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that... Oh, never mind. Oh, did I not? I didn't push it far enough back. I didn't put the plane in the right place, actually. That's the problem. I did this wrong. We're gonna have to change a lot of things. We're gonna... We're actually gonna do it here. Well, then we're gonna edit the sketch. We're gonna make these all collinear to make my life easier. And we're gonna add a relation in this direction. I don't know what the frick that's supposed to be. We're gonna do here to here. We're gonna do 30 just so it's always the right amount. And obviously it's giving me an error because it's going the wrong direction, but instead of doing that, we're gonna go the other way. We're not gonna do through all. Actually, we'll do blind. Oh, I didn't think about that. A 12A, 12. 13. We're gonna have to switch something up. Okay, so I didn't think about the fact that this needs, like, this. Yeah, I put the holes here as if there was like a zero geometry. Or if I had had it that way, I would have accidentally created zero geometry, which is not what I want to do. Brick. There we go. Six feels a little bit low, but we do need to go further out. Okay, that feels like a much more reasonable position. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna ignore the fact that this is absolutely unhinged, but I guess we'll start cleaning this up, I think. No, I need, before I clean things up, I need to make room for. I need to make room for the heads of screws. Definitely not through all. That would defeat the whole purpose of a lot of things. Do this. Go radial, perfect. Nope, not what I wanted to do. I want to do offset. Offset. At yeah, now we're just doing blind. Why is offset from service just acting like a blind? Am I losing it? That's not. Trying to create a new feature. Blind. Okay, I guess we'll do that, and then I have something to work with, I guess. Does feel thin. Does feel like I made that a bit thin. I'm sure it's fine. What this is for. Okay, now we can start to smooth some things out. I wanted to do chamfer here. Okay, what a problem is. What? Explain yourself. Okay, that's not. Okay, it does not want me to do it that way. So I'm gonna do this the other way to make the because like if it does, let me do a fillet there. No, it doesn't. It does not want me to do that. Doesn't want me to do it. It knows I'm creating some weird ass geometry. Like, no. Immediately no. Can't go. We don't want to go too close. Basically want to go almost right up to that standoff. Kinda. But not too close to that standoff. I mean, it'll be fine. I'm sure that's fine. Through all other way. Actually, we're gonna do more. We can do a little more aggressive than that. Probably just want it to be basically 2 millimeters from the other side. Kind of like it is on the top. This is gonna make it a little bit harder for us to get stuck on weird places. Is the purpose of that feature. Add a small chamfer to the front. Because I think before I had a chamfer that was way, this is way too big. This will kind of reduce the amount of superfluous material used. Okay. Make a lot of this look better. No, not that face. I didn't want to do the face. This. Clean everything up. Yeah, at some point, realizing at some point I'm gonna have to do the holes to actually mount this to the rest of the robot. I'm realizing that may be an issue. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, we want to reduce this cut a little bit, make it a little bit lower. It was 0.5 millimeter maybe. Feel a little bit better about it. But... oh, we want to fill it here because we just... oh, it does not want me to fill it there. Not like my order of operations, essentially. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Does not want me to do both of those. I think this one's a little bit more important. Because that's going to actually, like, could prevent my front from ripping off. The other one was also me being a little cheeky, I guess. We're going to do smaller fillets. To make a lot of this stuff just look less ugly. Oh, that's weird. Because it's trying to go all the way out. It does not like that. Oh. Alright, so that looks a little bit cleaner. Okay. I feel like I haven't saved in a while, and I'll make this the right color. I'll make this not the fucking doo-doo yellow or piss yellow. Yeah, I don't know. I made the UHMW yellow. Would black be better? I don't know. I get a feeling it's gonna end up white. We'll see whether that ends up being black or white. Okay. Ugh. Add to the mirror components. Oh yeah, Control Z. We're gonna just not. We're gonna not do that for all the components. That was my bad. That's my bad. That is not how you mirror parts like that. Because I think it's better to mirror a lot of what I just do for these. What's funny is that it's not like I act like I haven't done this a million times before. This is how I always do it every other time. And then I want to not merge bodies, otherwise they'll get angry at me if I try to merge those two bodies. Curious what weight it thinks this is. Less than 2 pounds. I don't think that's accurate. Did I give all these things? I mean, I think if I give... A lot of times I give things nylon, 3D print stuff nylon, even if it's not made... Oh, I hate it. Why would I... What? But... I told you an appearance. Why is the appearance? As if I didn't specify that. Because I find that if I... Because I only use the material... Because I don't do, like, analysis within SolidWorks. Like, I'm not... So I only use the materials for the density. Because, honestly, even if I did a... like a study in it, I don't know if I would trust the results. Because there's so much weirdness, especially when you're with how a lot of the screws interact. It's like SolidWorks wouldn't tell me a screw would pull out, you know? Oh yeah, I never had the holes. I'm clearly not going to try to mount it to this upright. Because I think I put a hole in the front. That hole does not need to be there. Because that hole does nothing. Am I going to try to mount to the back, though? That I haven't decided yet. I feel like even if I am, I'm not going to use all these screw holes. That's a lot of screw holes. Because this one I could actually mount something to this. Oh. I realize now that I probably should have waited to mirror everything until I did that. So I'm going to suppress this. It's going to make it a lot easier when I actually try to do stuff later. Because I don't think this is like quite enough to like actually get a good 6 months. So I'm actually going to... Actually, that's not where I wanted to make the sketch. What the fuck am I doing? For the bottom, we definitely want 2 holes to the bottom, because I feel like the base plate's going to be a lot more important to keeping this whole thing together than the top is. Or, yeah. Because the top generally gets done and undone so many times that trying to rely on it might not be what I want to do. Okay, so we're going to do that there. Because these are going to be 4mm screws, 2 and so the hole's about 4mm. It's going to be like 2. That's going to be, so we want 6. 6? 6 will leave 3mm. And we don't want this too close to this edge, because there's going to be another screw hole right here. So that is entirely too close. It's still pretty close. And I think whatever I do here, I guess this one can be a lot closer here, because I don't have the mounting screw for the base right there. I have the mounting screw back there in the middle of the robot. I'm realizing there's not much reason for me not to have a mounting screw up to the front, but yep, okay, 3 is definitely not the right number. Just gonna go up to a service. Or is this? That's almost something. Go up to vertex maybe. That's good enough. Because how high is that? Okay, that's about 10, which is actually almost exactly what I was looking for. I think since it's we're gonna circle back to this, but since this is no longer mounting to the front, I'm gonna move this hole up. Might remove the back ones. I haven't decided yet. No, not that hole. No, that's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine where it is. This one though, this just feels so far back. Do I want to add another? Actually, do I want to add? No, I think that's too many. I think 3 screws going into the bottom of the robot would be a lot. I think that's pretty good. It didn't make any new errors. Any new errors specifically. No, there's errors. I'm worried about the new ones. Yeah, just making sure it's not like right up to the surface, because this literally just exists to protect the weapon, prevent the weapon assembly from like caving in on itself. I don't know if this is actually going to even do anything. Wait a minute. Did I accidentally make that so it's colliding with each other? That looks like it's colliding. What? But it looks like it's colliding here. It's not colliding here. What the fuck does that mean? Oh no, I don't like that. Yeah, those aren't the same. Okay, fuck me. Okay, we're gonna actually go open the assembly. I get it. I broke a bunch. No, we're gonna open it on its own and then make some. Okay, maybe not that on its own. I meant the assembly on its own. The sub-assembly. I am gonna... I know what to do. I just keep not doing it. Okay, so I gotta fix this. Okay, so which relation are you talking about? It's the fucking origin? Get the fuck out of here, SolidWorks. That face didn't change. That was the same face it's been for a while. We're just making up things to be upset about now. Okay, I'm not sure why that blade was where that was the plane for. Okay, that one, I get it. Okay. I forgot how cursed I made this. Wait, what's the sketch? I think that might have just been that one might have been accidentally redundant. Wait, control. I know that did, okay, that didn't add anything. Oh, there we go. Did I just add the same sketch like 3 times? Like what? What sketch is this? Oh, that's what that sketch is. Oh, I guess I added a little bit room to the bottom on one, not the other. Probably because what's this? dimension even. Millimeters. Yeah, it's like less than 2 millimeters. Yeah, cause like 1 point something. Okay, so that's fine. Bro, there's just holes that... What happens if I put these holes on this side? Because I've right, what's going through my mind right now is I'm flirting with the idea of having this, just using the same part for both sides. That way, I essentially only need, I could order the same part, one part more than one time instead of 2 parts X number of times. Because there's not really a reason for these to be 2 different parts. I don't think. Could be wrong. I did at some point somehow get rid of my zip tie hole. Actually, well, I'm gonna add the zip tie hole. It's actually more of a slot, but goes parallel. Actually, no, we're gonna do this center line to... Come on. Unfortunately, there's like... Okay, we're just gonna do it there to there. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that this has... I did not constraints with. We're just gonna like barely round off these horns because I know they're gonna get damaged. No, what the fuck? Oh yeah, it doesn't want like me to do fillets on two. It doesn't like it when I try to do fillets on multiple bodies. 0.5 millimeter, is that even makes sense? I don't even think that's worth it. We're actually just gonna do 1 millimeter then. Okay, so I fixed a bunch of errors, and now I'm gonna have to change a big chunk of the robot. Because I did it based... if I would have done it based on the thicker one, it would have been better, because I wanted to make it thicker, but of course my dumbass made it based on the thinner one. Okay. I don't think I have to edit the whole robot. I just have to edit part of the robot. This is gonna, I think it will, I'm hoping it will fix itself. Yeah, okay, before we do that. Wait. Before I do that, how much did I change it? Literally a millimeter. Okay. Because do I push... Because everything, half the robot either has to move up a millimeter or half the robot has to move down a millimeter. And part of me wants to go with down a millimeter. Although that would be this part. Feels really thick. So I'm going to actually change it to 6. Feels so goddamn thick. For what it's supposed to do. So I got to fix this because I changed that face. And that should fix everything, right? Oh god. I did this when there was much less robot. Okay, so that's in basically the same spot now. Okay. Okay, now that I'm basically fixed that dilemma. Doing how much longer I want to keep going. I should finish this front part and then probably finalize a bunch of stuff tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next week. Actually, I should definitely save that. That was a big change. I don't want to redo. Yeah, I'm gonna at least finish up these holes that I'm putting in the front. Oh my god, why are you? Can I fix it? Okay, at least maybe finish the rebuild errors, I guess. Oh, it moved it down. That's why. Which part are you angry about? Whatever. I don't know why that was okay before, but now isn't. Because nothing I did would have made... Oh, this is all... Because this is higher. Oh, well. Weird. Okay. Because this changed... Because what's this sketch end up looking like? Oh. Wait a minute. Yeah, this shaft ain't going to nearly enough material over here. This is gonna have to be these shafts are going through that, right? Nope, not the sketch. Maybe the sketch? I'm about to break a bunch of shit. You know what, we're just gonna edit that last cut we made. Because I basically want to shave off a little bit of material here. We just gotta... I don't feel like I gave myself enough room in order to, like, do everything I need. So it's just to make a little... Okay, that feels maybe more aggressive than it. That end up looking. Okay, it's much... I think it's much less noticeable once it's assembled. Had the stupid thing there. Do same thing. Yeah, I just want to be able to have enough TPU above the damn punching mechanism that I'm not like running into shit. Cause I don't want the fucking shaft to rip out. Cause we're getting a little more aggressive with this punching mechanism. I didn't want to. I don't think that's the problem. I don't know why it's freaking the fuck out, but what? I guess that's probably why it's. Oh, wait, now it's like above it. It's confused because it's actually somehow managed to. That does not explain what the fuck is going on though. There's still only one contour. Why would that break it? You are so melodramatic, SolidWorks. Also, if we're gonna be above it, we're gonna do that. Which is probably gonna break something else, but whatever. Okay, so this is clean. We're cleaner now. Okay, we're doing better. Okay, which sketch was this? Okay, this makes sense as to why it would be confused. So we're just gonna get rid of that, and we're just gonna boop, and we should all be good. We didn't do anything that crazy. Okay. Oh, the fillets are, of course, the fillets. The fillets are always upset because. Wait, where the fuck was that fillet? Oh, because that was each of these, I think. Oh, because it was like basically the opposite fillet of what. Gonna put that one there. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now that we effed everything. Okay. Now I can. Okay, I want to finish this front. I want to be able to mount this to the robot. And we'll that way on. That way next week we can like finish this robot. Okay. I don't know why I left editing that. Okay, we're still far enough away from that screw, so we don't got to change that feature there. Or change this thing. But I do want to... Okay, I think... Yeah, I think that should be good. I am going to add this to the fillet. That way it's a smoother transition. Do that equal, and we're going to do that too. That's going to be where the 4mm screws are going to thread into. Could probably just do it through all and call it a day. then I kind of want to do something similar for the top. So basically what I want to do here, except for I think we're just going to have one going to the top. Six millimeters of what I was doing with those other holes. And then I will probably just try to do this because I'm just going to do one of these, I think, for the top plate. And that, but so I'm just going to do it center-ish. Because the top plate, actually I want to probably come closer to the outside because this rack is since the top plate's not going to be able to go where the rack is. So it's probably going to be more, yeah, that's because the center from here basically being the edge, because that's going to be the edge of the top plate, not the edge of the we're like almost, that's like almost good. Up to vertex, maybe? You know what I before we do some of this, so I'm realizing I want to do something cleaner than this, just sort of like being an, no, not a, so we're gonna suppress this fillet too. I want to see if, what are you angry about? It's the same goddamn edge. Trying to do, I know what I'm doing. It'll make sense. This will all make sense in a second. Is I'm gonna do some sort of chamfer. Maybe not the size it's giving me. Maybe not. Okay, that's fine, I guess. If it wants to make the thing a little bit taller, I guess it's not the end of the world. I think that makes it look better. It makes it look less weird, and it's probably going to print better. Especially this part's going to print better, but yeah, actually it's probably going to print upside down, I'm guessing. Oh no. I just realized something. Sorry. I realized that it, because this is lower, I was originally going to print this. You know what? Sorry. This has to be not the feature. I'm not editing the feature. I realized that it also defeated the whole purpose of a lot of this being the way it is, but we're gonna do that. That's just got to be collinear to that. So now I just broke everything again, and now we're gonna have to go back and fix it. Wait. I'm not sure what it thinks it's doing. Are you just making up lines? What is this sketch? Whatever. Okay, now I really broke it. What? You're just making shit up. Invalid geometry, my ass. Wait, no. Come. Oh, this is... Don't give me that shit. Don't play games with me, SolidWorks. Okay, did that fix it? Okay. We are good. We fixed it. All right. Right. Okay, so we just need that. Nope, not that one. Need this one. Okay, didn't like that one. That's fine. So be that way. That's that, and then we need to add a hole for the top. We're all gonna do it. 12 millimeters blind is good enough. Okay, we need, and before I forget, I need to add a hole for the actual shaft. Because that's like a very important feature of the front of the robot, is that the shaft goes into it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call it for now. I still have a lot, fair amount to work with, or to work on, but it's looking a lot more like a robot and a lot more like Hodag. So I feel good about this progress. I'll see you guys next week. I have a video out, so be sure to check that, and you guys have a good one.